My name is Mark Bruce, and I'm excited to start doing this. I'm finally going to start creating YouTube video clips, episodes, however you want to call it. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but just haven't, pulled the trigger. So here it goes. So I own a company called Fit Strength Training Studio. That's in Fairport, New York, out in Rochester. I also work with a guy named Matt Jones who owns a basketball training company called Hoop Strength, and we train basketball players. Now, in both companies, in essence, I help people. Whether you're an athlete, whether you're a mother, father, daughter, son, whatever it may be, I want to help you achieve your fitness goals. So I'm going to take you through what I do on a day-to-day basis when it comes to working, eating, exercise, my cardio, my habits, the tips, the tricks that I use in order to help me achieve my goals. So I hope you enjoy it and you're going to learn a lot. Follow me on Facebook, on Instagram. You can find Hoop Strength also on Facebook and Instagram. Any of you athletes out there, you can get some good ideas on what skills to do, what drills to work on, what exercises to perform in the weight room, and hopefully you learn. So I'm going to take you through, do some voiceovers of exercises, my HIIT training, my steady state cardio, what my training regimen looks like in the weight room. And if you have any questions, leave your comments. I'd love for you to subscribe and enjoy. I'll see you soon. Oh, what's going on, everyone? So here's a clip from the other day of my HIIT training. And I love HIIT because it maximizes my workouts in a short amount of time. So to start, I started off with med ball smashes. Here I just took a 20-pound med ball and just threw it over my head down to the ground as hard as I can, as many times as I can in 40 seconds. And my goal was to hit 40 reps, and that helps. If you set a goal for yourself, it helps you to push through to, reach that goal. So here, as many times as I could, and this is a great workout. Got my back, really got my lats, like doing a cable rope pull down, and really worked my core, worked my legs. It was a full body exercise, great for athletes, learning how to, develop explosive power. And like I said, I did this for 40 seconds, and then I rested for 40 seconds. That rest is very important. Get your heart rate back down so you can perform the next exercise with the same amount of intensity. And you see the battle ropes out, so I used that battle rope. And I decided to do 3 exercises all in one, where I did alternating whips, regular whips with a rope, and then jumping jacks. So I did 5 reps each arm. So with the alternating whips, I did 10 total reps, 5 each arm. Then the same time whips, I did 5, and then 5 jumping jacks. As you see, I'm about to begin. I'm using a Tabata timer, so it tells me when to go. It tells me when to rest, and I don't have to worry about keeping track. So just like having your own little coach. So here I did 10, here I did 5, and then I did 5 right here. And I repped it out, got as many as I could, and this was a great workout. Alright, so here I'm doing dumbbell side crunches, upright dumbbell side crunches. And here I'm really working on the obliques, the serratus anterior. And here, I let the dumbbell pull me down to get that stretch. And I tucked my elbow more into my belly button and really got that squeeze on the obliques and on the serratus anterior. Here, when you come down, you really want to exhale hard so you get that extra contraction. And, this is a great exercise to get that tapered look, to really get the definition in those obliques and that serratus anterior. And here I did we have 4 sets of 15 each side with 65 pounds, focusing on the stretch and focusing on the contraction. And then here I used the bench, put it at a decline, and did some reverse crunches. Love reverse crunches, whether they're hanging from the pull-up rack or, or from a bench, from the decline. Here I let I pointed my toes out. You can't see it, but Here I curled up, and when I let down, I pointed my toes way to that wall to get that extra stretch in the lower abdominals, and curled up, and really at that bottom, stretch out. Let your abdominals stretch out. You want to get that flush in that lower back, focusing on just using your lower abs. And I did 15 reps here. So altogether, I did 4 rounds, 15 with the reverse crunches, and then 15 on each side of the upright side crunch with the dumbbell. And here it's not about the weight. It's more so getting the contraction, getting the stretch. And with the side crunches or the reverse crunches, you can put a med ball on your legs. You can put a resistant cord on your feet to challenge you. So here, inhaling and then exhaling, really squeezing. Those are my abs, and that was the HIIT training for that day. All right, so today was chest for me. Typical Monday, typical chest day. So before I ever begin like shoulders or chest, I always do some resistant cord work to loosen up my shoulder joints, loosen up the chest. So here I just did some abductions at the shoulder. I did 10 reps each arm, and this really helps with preparing the body to do the work it's going to do. It's great for injury prevention. I would always recommend this to anyone who's getting into lifting, who's been lifting consistently. It's not too hard, but it's necessary so you don't get hurt. My first 2 exercises I did pec deck with some flies, focusing on 3-second eccentric and then a 1-second isometric hold at the top. And I did 5 sets of this, and the goal was to get between 12 and 15 reps to get the volume up. Now I'm 3 weeks out. There's no reason to really overdo it and try to gain muscle when I'm not even getting in enough nutrients to gain muscle. So here, get a good stretch and get a good squeeze, get a lot of blood pumping. And the second exercise I did, I used the barbell and a resistant cord, as you'll see coming up. But here, 3 working sets were 12 to 15. The first 2 were warm up. Same with the barbell pullovers I did with the resistant cord. High volume day, just to be safe, train smarter versus train harder, and focus on the stretch, focus on the contraction. And you can see here I did bar. So next I did the hammer strength incline press, and I just did single arm. And if some of you notice, if you ever do bench press, incline or flat, you may see that you're pushing up with more power on one side while the other one sags. It just shows an asymmetry you have. So doing isometric movements like this can really help even yourself out. I like doing this one because it helped me focus on the right side and the left side to really get that extra contraction. And I did 4 sets or 5 sets. 2 of them were warm-ups with no weight in the 45, and then I did 3 with the 45 and 10. The goal again, 12 to 15 reps. I think I did 10 to 12 for the 3 working. Again, I'm not trying to max out, just trying to get some good blood flow, get some high volume, focus on the contraction. And here I did about a 2-second eccentric, and then at the top try to get a split-second squeeze. And here just really focus on the movement, focus on targeting that upper chest. All right, the next exercise I did a dumbbell flat press. Here, 5 sets again, 2 warm-ups, and the first round I got 80 pounds for 11 reps. Felt good. Here I kept the elbows slightly in, wanted to get a little try in, a little triceps in. So keeping the elbow slightly in, help focus on that tricep. This guy's ruining my camera angle. Um, and here, really focus on squeezing at the top. And I did two other working where I maxed out at 95, and then I did 90 to really get the reps. I had a spotter, so it helped. Felt pretty good, but again, didn't want to try to max out. Wasn't trying to go crazy heavy because I wanted to be smart and not risk getting injured at this stage of preparation. And one of the last exercises I did some press ups using 10-pound plates. So I grabbed 4 of them. This is a great finishing exercise. Here, I crammed them together, 4 of them. And you can use 5s, you can use 25-pound plates, but four 10s were good. And I love this because it keeps me squeezing my hands together to keep the plates in place, which ultimately gets that extra contraction at that upper chest. And I did this at an incline. And here I did 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps again, not going really fast, focusing on that tempo. Alright, so the last 2 exercises I did, I got some dips in and some push-ups. So first I did some push-ups, getting full range of motion. That's my focus, full range of motion, going down, trying to get my chest to touch the ground. When I come up, I really focus on trying to squeeze the inside of my elbows together to get that, that extra contraction at the top. And, I didn't do many reps, and I'm okay with that. I was burnt out, but I made sure I got as many reps as I possibly could. And you see that as I fail, I go right to my knees and do some full range of motions again. No shame in that. Get the reps in, get the form in, and don't worry about anything else. It's about bettering you. It's not about what other people are thinking. At the end of the day, you're just working, trying to be stronger and become a better you. And next, I did some dips. So if you struggle with dips, use the assisted lever. Here, I just went unassisted, and I only got 6-7 reps in, and again, full range of motion. So all the way up, squeezing, and getting that stretch at the bottom. And again, I was focusing on going down for about a 3 count, which made it even harder. So I did this 4 sets, and just burnt out. And it was a good end to the workout. Real good stretch, real good pump.